Hey, no. All right. Well. Looky here. How are you doing, Tev? I hope you had a good day. I just got back from the chiropractor and I thought I'd do a little bit of this. You know, when I first went to the chiropractor, I was like, man, this is a bunch of BS, bro. I thought that guy was gonna just be like a scam artist who's gonna help me make a lot of money. But we're about like 2 months in. It's actually been pretty good. So the reason I thought it was gonna be a scam the first time, and when I say a scam, I don't mean like I thought he was gonna scam me. I thought it was just gonna be one of those things where he's just gonna kind of like scam for a bunch of money from the the insurance, and I was just gonna be whatever, by myself. So the reason why I thought that is like day one. So my understanding of a chiropractor is you're gonna go there, they're gonna pop your back, like fold you up like a pretzel, and then that's it, and they're just gonna do that a bunch until you feel better. The guy didn't pop my back at all. He didn't pop me at all the first time. All he did was just like took his fingers and like poked my body in different places on my back and my chest and my neck, and I'm just thinking like, and he's like, oh, does that hurt? Does that hurt? And he's like, yeah, well, that hurts. So, this is very common and this and that. And in my head, I'm just thinking, well, yeah, it's going to hurt because you're freaking jabbing me with your fingers. But I didn't say it, I'm like, okay, whatever. This is just how they make their money. And then the last part of it was he took a laser and he like pointed at my throat. He's like, all right, your neck is kind of stiff, whatever. You can't see how when you do this or you do that, you're not getting your full range of motion. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna point a laser at your throat for a couple seconds. It's like some kind of cold therapy laser or something. And then you're gonna be doing great. And in my head, I'm like, all right, this is just a bunch of bullshit, So he points the little light laser at my throat. And he's like, all right, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. And so I just was like, this guy is like just jerking my chain or whatever. But over the couple months, I've actually been feeling really good. I did have like occasional soreness in my back. I'd be sore and achy, and these last 3 weeks I've had 0 aches in my back. Like, it has felt normal. I've had no stiffness, no soreness. Normally, like if I'm standing for too long or working too hard, my back would be achy and sore, and that's gone away completely. So I'm gonna assume that it's what he's been doing. But yeah, nice. Yeah, it was good. And now he does pop my back. Like today's session, what he did, I come in and I have to do these neck stretches. Basically, there's like a little tapestry that I have to like put a laser glasses on, and then I have to follow the lines on the laser and do that on the tapestry, and do that a couple of times. And then he meets with me, and then he kind of like pokes my chest and everything, which surprisingly, most of the times that he like pokes my back, there's like now much less areas that when he pokes it, it actually hurts. So clearly whatever he's talking about is actually true. And I just was very skeptical. But so it hurts significantly less when he pokes different areas. And then he took like this little, I don't know, like a massage thing. It was like it's like a little hand massage thing that like goes do 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 do, and he like does that to my stomach or my chest, and that one doesn't feel nice. But he did that for a while, and then he had me do like a bear hug to pop my back. That hurts, to be honest. When he does the bear hug pop, it's like so immediate, and then my upper back, like right under my shoulder blades, pops like 4 times. It doesn't last for long, but it is like an instantaneous kind of, ow, that kind of hurt, you know, you gotta kind of walk around. But yeah, it's good. Would I recommend it? I would, I guess, you know? Considering the fact that my back has been feeling really good, I'd say yeah. Although, I will say, I have not paid this guy a single dollar. I haven't seen a bill yet. And I'm probably, like, just part of what I get out of my insurance claim is most likely going to go straight to paying this guy off. So I have no idea how expensive it is. But I have heard that chiropractors are supposed to be super expensive. And if it's super expensive, I don't know if I would say it's worth it myself. But if it's actually not super expensive, then I would say definitely. And then again, of course, expensive is in the eye of the beholder, right? What I might think is expensive might be chump change to you, or vice versa, or whatever. So it's all about that. I pop certain things myself and love it, so yeah, I like it myself. Nice. Yeah, I pop a couple of bones myself. I pop my knuckles. I pop my left wrist. I broke my arm, and so now I can pop my wrist by like pushing down like that. I don't know if you heard it pop just then. My right wrist doesn't pop like that. Sometimes when I'm at work, I'll pop my ankle by like kind of turning it to the side and leaning on it for just a second. I pop my lower back by kind of leaning to the side and kind of pushing down. That pops my back, my lower back. And then sometimes I do like a twisting motion to pop my center back or my upper back. What else do I pop? I don't really pop the neck. The neck is usually really painful, so I usually avoid popping my neck. I think these days it's mainly my lower back and my left wrist, and then my fingers on both my hands. That's really about all I pop these days. Neck, fingers, knuckles, ankles, wrist, and elbow. My left elbow, since that was the one that was broken, pops sometimes, but it's not like I intentionally try and pop it. It's just one of those things where I'll be moving and it'll get kind of like stiff or something, and then it'll kind of pop itself. You know? And your back, yeah. I used to be a retard, and I don't know about you, but sometimes you see things in video games and you're like, man, that's pretty cool, I want to try it myself. And you're gonna think I'm an idiot, but in Mortal Kombat 9, there's like, whenever you lose the first round, like your character would jump up, and then he'd fucking like, boom, boom, you know, he'd hit his head kind of fucking hard and pop his neck. And so I did that a couple of times. It was very violent, but it would work. And so I was like, you know, this is a little too aggressive. I'm gonna stop before I like do that one time and break my neck or something. So I don't really do that anymore. And then overall, I just don't have much success. Like, my neck doesn't really pop too much when I try and pop it, so... And it just starts to hurt, so... I usually avoid the neck, popping the neck. I don't remember if I asked. Have you been playing Edge of Fate? I watched Aztecross's contest mode run. That raid was crazy. It looks good. I love how it's non-linear. Yeah, you're grinding as we speak. Nice. I still have not bought the DLC. I'll probably buy it at some point, but I haven't bought it yet. I'm a sucker like that. But seeing the day one rating makes me want to get back into Destiny. Like, that's one of my favorite things. It's just so special. Buy it when it's on sale. Yeah, so basically before the next DLC comes out. Yeah, I want to do the raid, but you know how that goes. Yeah. What's I gonna say? How are you feeling with everything? You feel like it's pretty good, or you feel like it's messed up in a lot of places? That new rocket launcher, I saw Aztecross review it. It looks pretty cool. Very unique. It's kind of interesting too that they are doing more of those combining multiple weapon elements, or multiple elements into one weapon. That's what, the third one now, I think? They got the rocket launcher, they got the hand cannon, and then they got the shotgun conditional. Love the armor and weapons, but will be sunsetting 2.0 lol, but like I told you, the no aspects of fragments and no new subclass sucks, and the new world is cool, but I hate the dark matter stuff. You sound exactly like me. Also, it looks like everybody was speculating that the dark matter would be a part of the raid, and it's not, and so that is pretty disappointing. And not disappointing because I wanted it in the raid, but just disappointing because it's basically exactly the way I predicted it to be, and it's very simply put that it was just something for the destination. It's literally just deep sight, a waste of resources basically. Yeah, 100, yeah. But I hear they added multiple new weapon types, like a crossbow, which is a heavy weapon. That seems pretty cool. And then I guess they also added like a rocket pulse rifle or something. And I see Azdacross saying it's like the highest DPS weapon or something like that. Apparently the scout rifle was broken for a little bit. So I gotta give them credit, like they're adding some cool weapons in it. I wonder how long until we get the rocket assisted auto rifle. Because I'm pretty sure at this rate we're probably just gonna get rocket assisted everything. They're probably just gonna give us a rocket assist frame for every archetype. Oh, and I saw, I guess, what, this week or next week, they're supposed to have the shotgun hand cannon come out. That'll be interesting. So, at least they're, like, adding some new weapon archetypes, which is cool. This week? Ah, nice. Yeah, I see that the grind apparently sucks, but that's one thing too. Is one thing that always pissed me off is they would make it super hard to grind, and then at the end of the season they'd be like, okay, now you can grind super easily. And so now I'm like, well, if I just wait a bit, they're gonna make it super easy for me to grind. I think the biggest question for me now is I want to see what's gonna happen with adept weapons and artifice armor. Like, now that tier 5s are a thing, I want to see what is the point of me running Trials of Osiris and getting an adept weapon from Trials of Osiris, or an adept, because I think there's now a new difficulty above Grandmaster, right? So that's a thing. I think they said they got rid of adepts though. Artifice armor, unless, I'm gonna guess you mean useless now? Once you get to tier 5. That kind of sucks. Because now the immediate question I follow that up with is, what's the point in just, yeah, useless? No worries, you don't need to apologize. I just want to make sure I understand. Oh my gosh, chain. That kind of defeats the purpose of running the dungeons multiple times. Unless you're just doing it to get the higher power, so you... Because if I understand this right, in order for you to earn tier 5 armor, you have to be a certain power. So, you... And then, what, you can earn tier 5 armor from any activity? So any armor piece could be... So any armor piece could be tier 5 once you hit a certain power level? You think 450 or 500? Yeah. Which means they're probably gonna make it to where every season that power level increases, so you're gonna have to keep grinding power every single season in order to earn new tier 5 gear. Which isn't bad, it's like a way to get people to grind. I think the thing that would piss me off is if old tier 5 armor loses its value and I have to spend that time every single season or every single year grinding for new tier 5s, that's gonna piss me off really fast. I don't think they need more armor sets. Oh, you do think they need more armor sets? Yeah, that's true. Seems like a cool thing. And look, unpopular opinion, but I think every raid and dungeon needs to get a loot refresh. All the weapons need to be updated to look. Raids and dungeons are aspirational endgame content. I don't care if it was a year 1 raid or dungeon. It needs to be updated so the armor and the weapons are up to date with tiers, the updated perks, if they still do origin traits, and the armor needs to be able to drop as tiered armor. Agree? Glad you agree. You know, it's like, I feel like that's such a common sense thing, like respecting. I feel like that's just a very simple, basic ask that just respects the player's time and investment, and at the very least makes it to where if I want to play my favorite dungeon, I can at least earn that awesome armor set, you know? And I feel like that's such a simple and understanding thing that everybody should be on the same page with, and yet you get so many people who just will hate the crap out of you for saying that, like you're just the worst person in the world or you're trying to ruin the game. It's crazy how toxic people can get in that game. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that orange juice burns my throat. I've been watching a whole bunch of Call of Duty videos on my YouTube, and it's been making me want to do a binge playthrough of all the Call of Duty games and beat the campaigns. You'd watch that? Nice. Even the old ones like Call of Duty 1 and 2, or would you only start with like 4? Haven't completed all of them myself. Yeah, me neither. But I've been watching them and they got some good storylines, at least in the older games, you know? All of them. Nice. Well, I think I'll set it up to start that playthrough soon. I always just jumped into multiplayer. Yeah. Ooh, Gardevoir. I kind of want to go over there and see if we get hated zombies. Oh, man. Black Ops 1 zombies was just the best. I do like Black Ops 6 zombies just for the simple fact of it's got so much, like, it's a lot more of an open map, and that's a good feeling. I like open maps, being able to move, and the fact that you can extract and survive, that's pretty cool. But, and something I recently found out, I used to always look at the leaderboards for Call of Duty, and it was always like round 99, round 99, round 99. I always thought round 99 was the last round and it was just an infinite zombies round. Turns out, no, the leaderboard just stops at round 99, but you actually can go way past 99. Four-star. Five-star, let's go. Come on, give me a shiny Gimmighoul. Have you talked to Contreras lately? No, once he quit COD and Destiny, I haven't heard anything from him. Damn. How about Jokey? Sucks, yeah. I always miss my old friend groups. I find myself reminiscing over groups of friends that I used to play with all the time. Glad you still stopped by and talked to me, even though I hardly ever play any games with you anymore. I promise one day I'm gonna get motivated and get back into it, and I'm gonna fix that. Said he's been busy with work and family. He also hasn't bought the DLC. Yeah. I will say though, I have been busting my butt lately learning code. I've been super busy the last like month doing a whole bunch of coding, and I feel like I'm making some good progress. Maybe one of these days I'll make a video game and you'll be able to play it. You know? Watch, I'm gonna make a video game and then you're gonna, oh sorry Guru, I don't play video games anymore. I'm a busy man now. I'm gonna be like, gosh damn it. Granted, it'll probably be a while before I'm able to make a good first-person shooter game like what you like to play. You expect the same from me as far as like quitting playing games? Bro, you must not know me. I am a video game addict, alright? Video games are life. I don't listen to my dad and my girlfriend tell me how I need to grow the freak up and not play video games anymore, just so that in a year I can quit playing video games. I'm I'm committed, I feel you, yeah. Goodness. I think video games is, I think it's very possible to continue playing video games. Obviously, obviously it's not the most pressing thing in the world, but it's like, you can find time to do it, for sure. You know? It's like when you're with the girl or whatever, and then she doesn't text you for a week, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I was busy. And you just think to yourself, like, you were so busy you couldn't take 30 seconds to say, hey, how are you, or something. Like, texting is instantaneous, you know? Similar thing with video games. You should easily be able to find some time. Not every single day, but here and there. Facts. Yeah. Speaking of, everything going well with you and your thing? You said you're moving, or you moved, I think? I got both my dogs at the house with me. They're little happy girls. Honestly, one of the best feelings, one of the best things I've done lately is adopting the dogs. Well, they're moving my place in now as we speak. Gonna run over there when woman gets off work. Nice. And Gimmighoul coins. Let's hit these two. Oh. So what are you doing for your grinding? Are you just doing the encore mission over and over? Oh, here's another thing too about Destiny I'm worried about. No, they took that off, lol. Did they... Is it because it's a new week and they replaced it with a different exotic mission? Or is it just another one of those too much loot, so they got rid of it? I hate that. I hate when they're like, oh my gosh, you're getting too much loot. Let's shut it down. Yeah, replaced it each week. Oh, nice. I respect the fact that they did that, just like changing it each week, only because I love the fact that there's a reason to do the old content and they're not just, it's not just there for one season and then gone. So I can respect the fact that now each exotic mission is like rotating weekly and it can give you powerful loot or prime loot. But one thing I'm worried about is it seems like everything you need you can get from the, what do you call the new thing, the directory or whatever, which isn't the worst. But I personally am a big fan of the screen with all the planets, and it definitely feels like they're going away from that. Maybe not now, and they keep saying they're not, but I am more than willing to believe that they're taking steps to go down that path, and it's a path that will go down in probably a year. The portal, that's what it's called, yeah. Yeah, it's okay, yeah. There's a part of me that hopes that these systematic changes turn out for the best, and in like 2 years we're hitting back to over 100,000 players daily on Destiny. you know? That'd be incredible. The world map is part of Destiny to me. I hope they don't go away from it. I agree. That's exactly what I feel like. Is Kepler on the world map? Or no? No, and that scares me. Yeah, that is a sign. That's crazy that it's not even on the world map. How do you even get access to the free roam then? Is there no free roam? It's just like missions? Hmm. So anybody watching who's curious what I'm doing, I'm hunting for a shiny Gimmighoul, which is an event exclusive shiny. And the only way you can find it is by going to each of these raid dens around the map, finding the 5-star Gimmighoul raids, and then entering the den. And if it's a shiny Gimmighoul, then I back out, save, and I can do the den multiple times to get multiple shiny Gimmighouls. And if it's not shiny, then I just go to the next den, and then if none of the dens for that day are shiny, then I just reset by going to the next day. And we're currently at 2,369 raid dens found. That's 5 stars only, by the way. There we go, 5-star. How funny would it be if this was the shiny? Then I can finally finish this hunt. Not shiny. Wish they made it more easy to see. Like if the treasure chest was blue instead of red, that would have been sick. Have you seen any of the new movies coming out yet, Tev? I'm going to see the Fantastic Four later today. I was supposed to see Superman last week, but those plans fell through, so I'll either go see... If Fantastic Four is really good, I'll go see it again tomorrow. Otherwise, if it's just good, I expect it's going to be good, because I've heard really good reviews. People are saying it's like top tier. So... with that in mind, I'll probably go see it again. But I also want to see the Superman movie. And there's a part of me that wants to go see Jurassic World again. I loved it. I thought it was a great movie. Oh, why is it so blurry? Holy moly. I'm a huge fan of Jurassic Park. But I prefer when it's on the island, not when it's, you know, not when it's on the mainland. Ooh, 5-star, let's go. Not shiny. My little girlie's all tuckered out right there. One choin. Ooh, 5-star. guess you can't say Vex raids are always hard, because Eater of Worlds was really easy. I've always felt like Vex raids are the hardest. I guess Last Wish is one of the hardest raids, right? Last Wish has to be the hardest raid. I wonder if it's harder than Salvation's Edge. If you couldn't cheese either raid, no cheese, which one's harder? Salvation's Edge or Last Wish? Salvation's Edge? Sorry, no worries. I was just talking to myself. I was talking to myself asking Tev if there's any movies that he's seen lately. Dude's moving to your place calls. Nice. Hopefully good news to tell you that they're done. That he made it. Just call him to let you know that he made it. That's funny. But I'm supposed to be going to see Fantastic Four later today, so that's exciting. And then maybe I'll go see Superman tomorrow. I don't know, have you seen any of them? And I saw Jurassic Park a couple weeks ago, and man, was it good. I haven't? Oh man. I've heard a lot of good things about both movies. Another 5-star, another non-shiny. You know the sad thing is I'm technically classified as insane because I do shiny hunting. Foul, yeah. That's true though. It's the definition. Oh my gosh, I don't want to challenge as a group. Lumfowl. Come on, baby. Bro. And I'm insane because I eat the green part of the watermelon? No way, do you actually eat that? There's no way, you're joking. You do not eat the rind. What's up, Erden? How you doing? No, I don't? Oh, okay, good. What's the craziest thing you've eaten? I'm not super adventurous, so I couldn't say that I have anything super outlandish. What is the... You've seen people eat the green rind? Oh man, that's awful. Nuts? Hey. Whatever gets you going. I like pecans and walnuts. Actually, no, I can't eat walnuts. I don't like to admit it because I prefer to say that I'm not allergic to anything, but there's a small chance I might be allergic to walnuts. But pecans are good. Probably turtle or gator. Ah, I hear they taste like chicken. Pecans suck? Okay. I bet while you say that you probably say pecans too. Pecans suck. Alright, Tev, look, first off, let's not get a little too crazy. Secondly, pecans are great, especially if you ever go to Buc-ee's and you get the sugared pecans. Oh my goodness. Those are so good. Cashew's the best. I don't think I've ever eaten a cashew. I've never had a cashew, never had a... Actually, no, I can't say that. I have had cashews, but not enough to tell them... Not enough to, like, be able to say they taste any different than peanuts. I've always saw people online having goat nuts. I don't understand how people eat that on a regular basis. I have no idea. But some people eat, like, bull balls or something like that. Ooh, 5-star. What about me? What is something that I've eaten that's weird? Honestly, for me, it's probably like seafood. I've had some seafood. Nothing extreme, so it's not like blowfish or anything. Just, I kind of stay away from foods that I haven't eaten too often, or just think would be weird. And also, like, seafood just kind of gives me the ick, so I usually don't eat it. If you're wondering, it tastes like nothing with a crumbly texture. Oh. Why would you eat it then? If it doesn't taste like anything, there's no point to eat it. I did have somebody at my job though, Tev. He loves peanut butter. No. Sorry, not peanut butter. It's mayonnaise and banana sandwiches. He loves mayonnaise banana sandwiches. Health benefits, I guess. IDQ, what benefits come from eating testes though? I don't know. Maybe you get more testosterone. Or maybe you just sound like a goat. Bad. I've heard of that and it's freaking nasty. I agree. I'm not even a mayonnaise fan. Personally, I prefer Miracle Whip over mayonnaise. But the idea of mayonnaise and bananas together just sounds awful. I'm shiny hunting for Zora. Nice. What game are you hunting in? The Ultra games, huh? Sweet. Well, good luck. Hopefully we can conjure up some shiny luck today. I'd love to finally finish this Gimmighoul or Wailord hunt. And you get your Zora, and we all go home happy. Oh, and maybe Tev can get a couple of tier 5 pieces of loot. Maybe. I got a Buneri and 233 encounters. The odds are a bit above 4K. Nice. So 4092. Doubtful. Yeah. What is your power currently, Tev? Only 210. Oof, you better start grinding that encore mission or whatever. You should have been there when they had it. That way you could have farmed it. I was? Damn, bro. They really said F you. You were gonna like spend the rest of your life in this game. I'm 1.5 in for Zora, no luck, but I see people getting around 1 to 2K. Hey, I've seen people getting this Wailord in like 100 encounters, and here I am 16,000 encounters in. So I understand, but hopefully it shines soon. And y'all can see literally how slow this hunt is. Like, it's not like these encounters are popping up one after another. We're going like 4 or 5 minutes, sometimes even 10 minutes in between encounters. It is a slow hunt. Yeah, 16,000. How long you been doing this for? A long time. I don't really want to say because you'll probably laugh at me. 911 hours and 24 minutes. That's how long I've been doing the Wailord hunt for. Now obviously I haven't been doing it solo by itself because holy crap, that would be such a waste. But I do it in the background while I do other things. I would be more attached to the Wailord, I think. As they say, it's all about the journey. Both of them are pretty unique. One of them being super fast encounter, which would be memorable, but also Wailord would probably be a bit more memorable since it's been such a long hunt that I've had to dedicate so much work and effort to. I lost my Switch somewhere, I'm still looking for it. Oof. That sucks. Hope you find it. If you don't, just go buy a Switch 2 and then there you go. Now your issue's solved. Somewhere in my house. I keep all my video game stuff in my office. I got my 5 GameCubes right there. That's nice. I could technically, as soon as I fix my childhood GameCube, I'll be able to run 6 GameCubes at once. That's gonna be beautiful. Well, I do have to pick up one more piece of hardware and then I'll be able to run 6 GameCubes. My goal is by the end of October to be at 8 GameCubes. And then that's it. Oh, look at that. Shiny roly-coly. Another phase. Switch 2s are apparently bad and break very easily with stick drift. Yeah, but that's the same as Switch 1. I didn't mean to throw a Pokeball. But we crit capped it anyways. Okay. This game is insane sometimes. Alright, let's get some nature guesses in chat. Any guesses? I'm gonna guess it's gonna be adamant with a rare mark. Mild nature? Boxes? It is naive, no nature. Or no ribbon, I mean. Nice, and we get a 5-star. You never got stick drift on your Switch 1? That's good. I can't say the same. I got stick drift on mine. But it happens, right? You just can't be eating and playing video games at the same time. Oh. Oh, man. The only bad thing is if I can't find my Switch, I will have lost all my shinies. I have faith you'll find it. It'll show up. At first light on the 3rd day, look to the east, and there you shall find your Switch. Little Lord of the Rings joke. I don't have any emotional connection to them really. I had a couple random shiny legends, but none really had an emotional attachment to, because they were all from Let's Go and Dynamax adventures. Well, I understand that. That's kind of what happens these days with the shinies. Now they're so easy to get, most people don't really get attachments. Now it's just a check mark on the box kind of thing. I feel like those kind of cheap shinies. Well, I have that feeling sometimes with shinies I get with Pokemon Go. 1 in 300 odds? Yeah. Pretty good odds. You know, the crazy thing is how Pokemon conditions you to think like that. Because under normal circumstances, if you've never done shiny hunting before, you'd probably sit there and think 1 in 300 isn't a lot. But as somebody who does shiny hunts at 1 in 8,192 or 1 in 4,000 odds, it makes you think, wow, 1 in 300, that's amazing. Those are really good odds. It's all about perspective, they say. And they would be right. Compare it to 1 in 4,000 odds and have more of a detachment, the harder wins. I guess so, yeah. I think the attachment comes from the journey or hunting them in your favorite game, and even then that's a journey because then you have to go through the journey of transferring them up. Which, speaking of, when I finish this Wailord hunt, hopefully soon, I'm gonna send all my shinies up through the games into Pokemon Home. So I didn't get any new raids for today. That's horrible. Game is rigged, I'm telling you. Couldn't sit through a 1 in 8k odds one, probably. It's really long. I could never spend 1,000 hours for one shiny. Yeah, that's true. It's not for the faint of heart, as they say. They took away bank from DS, so I can't transfer them. They're stuck in my cartridges forever. Unless you want to spend the money to purchase a 3DS that already has bank downloaded. Or I'm sure you could probably find some, if you're good at hacking, you could probably find some, you could probably find some kind of external hardware that would help you get bank on your Switch, or not your Switch, your 3DS. Five-star, let's go, baby. See, look at this. We're 11 minutes since the last Wailord. And we just now got it. 11 minutes in between encounters. Oh, we got 4 games going. Come on, we need a bunch of Wailords today. Or we just need the one shiny. Alright, so from there we go over there. Alright, got it. Some sweet apples. Three-star, that's unfortunate. Let's go to that ghost. Yveltal or Xerneas? Oh wow. Guess Xerneas. I never really play those games, so I'm not very familiar with them at all. I know Xerneas' shiny is white and blue. Is that a shiny? No, that's just a Honchkrow tail. I had a shiny one from Dynamax Adventures. Nice. I believe those were shiny locked in their games, right? I think shiny Yveltal is what? It's like reddish colored, right? And then shiny Xerneas is white and blue. Shiny looks really good. Beacon colored. Red and white. Nice. You know what I need to do real fast? I need to watch a YouTube video of somebody finding a shiny Gimmighoul. Shiny Gimmighoul, Scarlet and Violet. I was hoping that guy was just gonna show it, but instead it was a tutorial. Oh my gosh, there's an earthworm outbreak. I love earthworms. $10 coins. $5-star. Alright. Nothing. An ice skew outbreak. Alright. How much longer must I suffer through this hunt? I really would like to get this hunt done so I can participate in the 5-star shiny raids. Alright, is that the last one? Yep. Oops. Damn it, not paying attention. Bro, where's the Gimmighoul? Five star. Shiny rate standard. 4 star never. Okay. One, two. All right. So we've checked that. Go off to. I really want to look at that Palmy. And Applin. Oh my goodness. A little Applin grouping. Must be super adorable. Five star. Come on. 3 star. Alright. F me, I guess, right? I'm back. Welcome back. I'm just big chillin'. Still trying to find the Gimmighoul. Unsuccessful. How do you know this hunt has taken you 1,000 hours, basically? Because I have a little tracker that tracks the encounters and the time. How many encounters for Wailord? 16,231. Triss. I got a Twitch ad, so I missed if you said it. Oh. 16,231. And what are the odds? 1 in 8,192. So I'm almost double odds. 192 times 2 is 4, 8, 384. So in 153 encounters, I will have hit double odds. Kind of crazy, you know? And then we'll begin pushing towards triple odds. Just think of it as you're nearly done, hopefully. I like to think of my shiny hunts as being like a straight line. And all the Pokemon are in one straight line, and just a matter of working my way through the line until the shiny shows up. 3-star. When's Legends CA coming out? I think October 16th. Oh, I didn't check this one by the Mischief. Will it be the same concept as Legends ZA? Or Legends Arceus? It'll be similar. It's gonna be in a city, and there's gonna be wild areas that you can travel to, which are basically gonna be similar to the the map breakdown of Arceus. And it's not in the past or the future. It's just, I guess, like current timeline of that region. So it's not like you're going back in time. Well, it released on the original Switch? I assume so, I don't know. I didn't really bother to look. I assumed that by the time I was ready to get it, I was gonna have a Switch too. So I didn't really check that. What about the catching mechanics? Brother, I have no idea about the catching mechanics. I know it's got some new styles to the battling, like how Legends Arceus added some new styles. So this one now, the battles are more open, so you can run around. So rather than relying on luck to dodge moves, you can just run out of the way of moves and not take damage. But I don't know about catching. What do you think about Hulk Hogan? It's unfortunate that he passed away. He's a cool dude. At my work, we had a group chat named the Mega Powers. Because I have a friend at work named Randy. And so what I like to do is be weird, and when people say their name, I just instantly associate it with other people's names. So Randy, I think of Macho Man Randy Savage. And so that kind of stuck, and then he gave me some similarities to Hulk Hogan, and then we decided to make a group chat called the Mega Powers. Why? What do you think about Hulk Hogan? The Hulkamania? Abyssal, what's going on? How are you doing? It's been a while since you've seen me do this hunt, huh? Yeah, I hope you get it too. Thank you, me too. We're at 2,382 encounters right now. And as you can see at the bottom of the screen, since yesterday we've already found 5 phases. Everybody hates on anybody for any chance they get. I mean, do you want any of those phases? I don't know. I mean, Dratini, I've already got like 3 shiny Dratinis. And I plan to do a hunt in the Safari Zone for the shiny Dragonair. So I'm probably going to phase on Dratinis then. So that's just dupe out of Wazoo. Girafarig, I don't think I had shiny. But I plan to do a Safari Zone Gen 3 Girafarig hunt. I guess that's not a dupe because if I get the Gen 3 Safari Girafarig, then this one could be the base form. So that one's probably the only one. Roly-Coly, I've already got a bunch of those. Maschiff is cool, but I think I've already got like 3 of those. And Riolu, I was kind of just messing around because there was an outbreak and I was just seeing if it would show up shiny, and it did. But I've already got a shiny Riolu as an egg from like one of the first hunts I ever did off stream. And I plan to hunt Riolu in Gen 4 anyways to evolve into Lucario, so that one's kind of just a dupe as well. So nothing too exciting out of the phases, but honestly it's alright, just because I haven't really been getting a whole bunch of shinies and I haven't done this hunt in a while, so I'm not sweating too much yet. But believe me, I'm ready to finish this hunt. And sorry my voice sounds weird. I have a sore throat. So just one hunt? Well, it's something, I guess. Yeah. How about you? How are you doing? I'm trying to remember what you said you were hunting. What was it? I'm sorry, I can't remember what you were hunting. As soon as you say it, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that's right, I remember now. But I find Jolly Ranchers to be the best thing for sore throats. I've been drinking a whole bunch of medicine-like stuff. And honestly, it's already so much better than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was hurting like heck, but today it's almost gone. I was worried it's gonna be on an entire weekend thing, so the fact that it's not an entire weekend, I'm happy. That one looks kinda light. I don't think that's shiny. But we'll save and look anyways. Been a minute since I've knocked out a Gimmighoul, so alright. If this turns out to be shiny, I don't even know. I'm good. Unknown was what hunting, but I kind of stopped. I got a different one though. Shiny Flabebe. I still need to post that, I forgot. Hell yeah, Shiny Flabebe. That's awesome. And you're trying to do the entire shiny. Yeah, that's not shiny. Not shiny. Damn. I just need one drain punch and we win. There we go. Go Pokeball! There, I posted it. Hell yeah, let's see it. Nice. What's shiny about it? I don't even know. I'd have to pull it up online to see what the difference is between the normal and the shiny form. But that looks awesome. Only 359 eggs. Oh yeah. Look at that, not shiny. After I get this one, the next one should be easy. Because I can use SOS method, huh? Nice. Green underside is purple when shiny, and I think the eyes are a bit different. Let's look again at that. Oh, so underneath the flower is normally purple, but it's green now? Who's SOS hunting? His name's Erden. He's in Twitch chat. What are you SOS hunting for, Erden? Four-star. Hope to have a Rockruff on my team at some point. Nice, Rockruff is cool. Which form are you trying to evolve it into? No, the entire flower is always the same, shiny or not. The underside of the thing on top of the flower is purple. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. My fault. Mint? What's going on? The flower color is the form difference. Gotcha, there's multiple different forms. How you doing, Minty? I like the standing ones, so night form, I think. Ah, there you go. Just out here watching Streamer Man fail to get shinies. You love to see it. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, though. Little. Oh. I bet these low zones are so fast on the Switch too. Even on the OLED, I bet it's so much faster. I really wish that they had let us increase our sensitivity in this game. I feel like I'm just moving so slow on looking around. I hope in Z to A they let us do that. You know? There's no Switch 2 in your area? There is, but I'm just not financially able to purchase a Switch 2 right now. Isn't Gimmighoul shiny locked? It is Guild Nelson? Guild Nilsson? But I have the events still saved on my Switch, so as long as I don't connect to the internet, I can shiny hunt for Gimmighoul. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream and the dream. Apparently there's a way to keep event outbreaks from Switch to Switch 2. I wouldn't risk it though. I also don't know how to do it. What do you mean? Like if I wanted to keep this watch rail mass outbreak? Or are you talking event outbreaks like if I moved my game over to the Switch 2, I would still keep the Gimmighoul raid potentially? Glad to hear it. What brings you by? Are you doing some shiny hunting yourself, or what? You just like to watch? Did you see that the Z8 edition of the Switch 2 doesn't even have a unique design on it? Yeah, it's just a Switch 2 with the game. A little disappointed. Luckily though, I don't need a Switch 2 yet, because I'm not going to be playing the Z to A game at release. So I'm gonna wait just a smidgen longer and see if we can pull something nice. I feel like it was such a miss. They could have done like a white Switch with the green outline of what's that legendary called? Zygarde, I think? Oh my goodness, that would have been so clean. I would have bought that immediately. If you moved, you could keep it. Yes, if you could do it right. Gotcha. I don't either. I'm gonna wait for Gen 10. I don't think I can wait that long because that's probably not till like November 2026. I'm not gonna wait that long to play Z to A. No shiny. Of course, what else would you expect in this day and age? I was just talking yesterday how I should go just shiny hunt off stream with my friends Kyo again. Kiyoshipu. Because the last time I found Gimmighoul was when him and I were in a chat on Discord hunting. They haven't released a new game in 4 years. Exactly, which means well, first off, you can't say yearly releases because it's already been confirmed that Pokemon has like 2 or 3 different teams that makes Pokemon games, Erden. So the team that works on the Legends games is not the team that works on the mainline games. So they've got a different team working on Generation 10, and they've got a different team working on Legends. So I think there's still a good chance we're gonna get Generation 10 next year. I think the Scarlet and Violet fatigue is pretty much at its max. I think they're probably just gonna... I think what we'll do is we'll get Z to A. We'll probably get Z to A in October, which is the release date. I hope they learned from the Arceus mistake and they have some Z to A DLC prepped, and then come February Pokemon Day they release information about the new Pokemon Generation 10 with a November next year release date, and they release DLC for Z to A to hold everybody over until then, and then they release updates and more stuff for champions throughout the year. I didn't know they had 2 separate teams, thanks. I think they got 3 teams, actually. But I'm not 100% about that. But yeah, they got at least 2 teams working on Pokemon games. Yeah, am I going the completely wrong way? What have I got locked in? What am I... Oh, I totally forgot to go to that. Oops. But Arceus had a free update that added stuff. Yeah, what, a new legendary and massive mass outbreaks, I think is what it's called. So I mean, it's not like a total miss on their part, but I can't help but hope. For being selfish, I always want more, you know? The almost hexagon pattern of Zygarde would have been cool on the Switch too. That's true. That would have been really nice. No, just massive mass outbreaks. It was all post-game though. Yeah. Pokemon doesn't really do DLC, do they? So I guess it's unrealistic for me to ask for Z to A DLC when they don't really release DLC. They just release small events or updates, like traveling to islands to meet legendary mythical Pokemon, or getting updates for massive mass outbreaks. So I guess I shouldn't be asking for that. The legendary was already in the game? Oh, I didn't know it was already in the game. I forgot, it's been so long since I've done anything with legends. But now that I got my shiny Teddy Ursa from Safari Week, we're going to Ribbon Master it all the way up, and we're gonna do a playthrough. Would you rather have Gen 10 have voice acting or go back to sprites? I guess voice acting. Why not? I think at this point, I love the sprites, but I think if they just put more quality effort into the 3D models, that will be good. It would be pretty fresh. And voice acting isn't really something we've had in the game, so that's completely new, and it'd be interesting to try. Ground Tundra, Isle of Armor, Kitakami, Blueberry Academy are all DLC areas. DLC is already a thing. Yeah, I clearly tired or something. I totally forgot about Gen 8 and 9. Why can't I move? There we go. That would have been funny if I said they don't do DLC as I'm playing the DLC, but I'm not quite playing DLC. That doesn't really look shiny, does it? That's hard to tell. Very hard indeed. I would like them to add voice acting. Even limited voice acting would be a great leap for them. Yes, exactly. Steps forward, right? But then you get into the question of what kind of voice acting, right? Because then you have to say, well, do they get voice acting for each language that they support? Or do they do only Japanese? Alright, that's not shiny. Or maybe they do Japanese and English only. I think that's a reasonable request, is Japanese and English only for voice acting. I mean, the app Game Masters EX has voice acting. Just use some of those voice actors. Oh, really? That's cool. That's the game where they have like one trainer with the partner Pokemon. Are you monetized on Twitch? Yeah, I don't really make money, but yeah, I am. That's why you get ads here and there. I just need to start walking around with the Twitch t-shirt like all those other big streamers. I would actually rather turn off monetization, to be honest. 5-star, nice. Time is it? It's almost 1 o'clock. Sweetness. 3 Wailords within the span of like 20 seconds of each other. That's crazy. 4 Wailords. Insane. The only thing that would have been made that better is if that Gimmighoul or one of those Wailords was shiny. Has anyone else been doing the Wo-Chins raids? They are really easy. That's actually why I came back to the Gimmighoul raid, Abyssal. I really want to finish this Gimmighoul raid and do at least 1 or 2 Wo-Chien raids. Iron Valiant was the best thing that happened in Gen 9. I actually think they got a lot of good Gen 9 Pokemon in there. I like the Dunsparce evolution. Orthworm is so incredible. Every time I see it, I just think about gummy worms. I love it. Orthworm has got to be one of my favorite Gen 9 Pokemon. Ceruledge and Armarouge. I am 100% a Ceruledge fan, but both of them are really sick. I do wish their shinies were a little less subtle though. Like if you made one white armor and the other one like black armor, oh, that would have been sick. Or change the flames, giving them blue flames instead. So many cool things you could have done. I'm too lazy to do the raid, so I'm gonna freeload off the community for shinies. We're gonna delete your shiny if you don't help. We're gonna hack, mince, switch, and delete it. Out of the future paradox, I like Iron Thorns the best. Iron Thorns. That's a Tyranitar, right? I think my favorite would either be Iron Valiant or Roaring Moon. I guess you said future only, so out of the future, I feel like the future Pokemon did not get as many cool forms as the past forms did. I would say Valiant has got to be my favorite, even though it's like super frail. Yeah, the Mecha Godzilla. Yeah. Nobody uses it. I'm guessing because it's got like a 4 times weakness to ground, but I really hope there's something that makes it super special in like what do you call it? In competitive. I would love to see a surprise Iron Thorns visit at the World Championships this year. It just looks cool. It does look cool. I'm not a big fan of the hair, but I do like Sandy Shocks too, even though again that's a past form, not a future. I don't know why I said that. We were talking about future and I was just thinking about Sandy Shocks. Just ignore that. I'm off my game today. Who else is there? Iron Valiant. Delibird. I don't really care much for Delibird. There is... There's the Volcarona. Volcarona's alright. Tyranitar. Then there's the Sword Trio, the Justice Trio. And Probably like 2 more. Oh yeah, iron treads. And I know there's one more. What am I missing? I think Slitherwing is favorite from the past. I just think Roaring Moon is so cool. I gotta be a basic B and just go for Roaring Moon. Although I will say I do really like Slitherwing. I think Slitherwing is nice. Oh yeah, Zorua, that's what you're SOS hunting for. My bad, I forgot you said that, Erwin. I don't know what that. Slitherwing is really nice design. It isn't on so it's random. Okay, so you're random encountering for Zorua. And then what, when you find one you're gonna SOS hunt or something? No. So then what are you gonna SOS hunt for? Roaring Moon looks too similar to regular Salamence. That makes sense. Suicune's got a really nice path design as well. Oh, you're doing an SOS hunt after you get Zora. Gotcha. That makes sense. I like Fluttermane, Iron Valiant, and Walking Wake. Walking Wake is nice, Iron Valiant is a good choice. Fluttermane, oh my gosh, I bet you watch Wolf Glick all the time, don't you? Mint. It's alright, I love watching Wolf Glick videos. Actually, honestly, after I finish streaming, I'll probably do some offline hunting and watch some Wolf Glick. Oops, didn't mean to add one to the Wailord counter. I think Paldea needs more areas like where to are now. Oh yeah. Oh, like where I am now. The bamboo area was cool. Oh yeah, I like it. I've always been a big proponent of it needing more. There's a part of me that just hopes that it was very basic because it was their first attempt at a full open world. And I'm hoping that future open world games gives us a full-on experience. I also feel like they need some cool water areas, Abyssal. I feel like the water areas are just so bad. There's not really anything cool with the water. Like maybe you get an underwater, you can go underwater and there's a sunken pirate ship that you can explore and there's wild Pokemon that inhabit the sunken pirate ship, or maybe there's a beach with a giant sand castle and you can find a bunch of sandy ghast in there, and there's a what's the evolution of sandy ghast? But that one's like at the center of the castle. Wailord sounded hilarious. Yeah. Wailord. Palo sand is the evolution, thank you. Ooh, 5-star. Add another one to the Gimmighoul counter. The clock. I'm at 1.6k. I'm hoping to get it before 1.7k. What it's like to be naive. Good luck. I would love to get Wailord before 1.7 encounters, 1.7k. The Rock Terror is the hardest one to tell if it's shiny. Yeah. I could see that. I hate when they put you off to the side and then like you get just such a small, far away look at it. I wish you were always just dead center so that you had like a perfect view of it every single time. I feel like I'm close, I'm even close to odds. It's not been a good hunt. Yeah, sometimes we have those. But I'll continue hoping for you. Oh my goodness, bro. Just give me the shiny. Do it. Sorry, 16,250 encounters, everybody. We are making some progress. It's like telling Goofy to pick a number between 1 and 4K and it picks... $4K, it's just not gonna happen. Yeah. Well, it's like telling Google. I was wondering why you were picking on Goofy. I wasn't sure what he did to you. But I'm glad you clarified that it was Google. I didn't want my map. I wanted to jump. Star, that's unfortunate. It also kind of sucks that they made a kind of cool area for the Elite Four and then you don't get to use it ever again. That's another thing that sucks too. Don't worry, streamer man. Gen 10 is gonna pack the heat. You're gonna get that long-awaited chair Pokemon. Doesn't it show up in online battles? Doesn't. Oh yeah, I mean it can be a background in the online battles. Not the champion area, I don't think. Yeah, the Elite Four arena can. Alright, we got this. We're gonna hit this, then teleport to the ferry, and then jump up to the electric. Oh, the outside. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. This is gonna be my last rotation, and then I'm gonna take a quick break. What the heck? Thank goodness it's almost August, yeah? Why are you so excited for August? because the Pokemon World Championships is next month. I actually requested that week off. I graduate next month. Congratulations. That's exciting news. It is used one other time after you do the Blueberry DLC. Really? That's cool, at least. There's no music up here, it's just quiet. Just to remind me, the silence. Four star. I love 4-star raids. They make me so happy. Because I spend all that time traveling just for a 4-star that does nothing. No shiny. No chance. It does absolutely nothing. Kind of funny that they doubled down and they said, hey, we know last year y'all complained about how much, and last year being 2023, y'all complained about how the odds for shiny Gimmighoul are base odds, actually a little worse than base odds, and it can only be found in 5-star raids. So we want you to know that we heard your feedback, so for this year, we're not going to change a damn thing. Should I go for family of 3 mouse for a bit? Absolutely. One, 2, 3, 88. We're about to hit 2,400 encounters for Gimmighoul. Yeah, I'll do it until the raids change, I guess. Nice. Oh, my dog's snoring. It's so cute. Alright, everybody. I'm kind of sleepy. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful day.